Hi, I'm Chris Stoner with XSA International, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to clear the malfunctions in the M16 AR family series of rifles. There are 5 primary types of malfunctions that you can expect to encounter when you're out on the range with your AR-15. They're the Type 1, failure to fire, Type 2, stovepipe, Type 3, double feed, or the Type 8 malfunction, which can be broken down into a brass over bolt impingement or an impinged charging handle. For a Type 1 malfunction, a failure to fire, simply tap the magazine firmly into place, rack and roll, allow that gravity to get anything out of that chamber it may be stuck, let it slingshot forward, assess down range, and press the trigger if necessary. To clear a Type 2 malfunction or a stovepipe, simply tap the magazine firmly into place. Rack the action fully to the rear, allowing gravity to remove the stovepipe. Let it slingshot forward, assess down range, and press if necessary. To clear a Type 3 malfunction or a double feed, strip the magazine, cycle the action several times, allow gravity to remove any of the obstructions, tap a fresh magazine firmly into place, rack, assess down range, and press if necessary. For the variation of a Type 8 malfunction, where your brass has been caught over the bolt, it's very important to strip the magazine out. You're going to pull that bolt as far as you can to the rear, placing your finger inside the magazine well and up against the face of the bolt. You now use a karate chop motion and gravity to work that piece of brass out of there. Now, if you begin to encounter malfunctions on a regular basis, there's an acronym that you can use, the same as the pistol, it works for the rifle, and that acronym is MEAL. It stands for magazine, extractor, ammunition, and lubrication. Check that your magazine's feed lips function correctly. Also want to make sure that your springs function properly, and remember that magazines are just as important to keep clean as it's important to keep your rifle clean. You'll also want to check the extractor on your bolt. Make sure that it functions correctly. There's a spring in there. Make sure that that spring is still there. Also make sure that that spring still has good pressure on it. A good method to test your bolt is to take a round, place the round on that bolt, and then slingshot it away. If it ejects properly, you got a good extractor. Remember that of utmost importance is using quality ammunition. If you're using reloads, just be aware of the fact that your reloads can cause some damage to your gun if you're not reloading correctly. The last thing that you want to check is your lubrication. You want to ensure that your gun is appropriately lubricated, and remember, there is too much of a good thing whenever it comes to CLP. If you have too much lubrication, it tends to attract a lot of dirt and grime and dust, and it'll gum up your gun. It defeats the purpose of cleaning it, okay? Malfunctions happen at the worst possible times, and working through them can be stressful. Only practice is going to give you the skills necessary to get the gun back into the fight whenever you absolutely need it. Thanks for watching my videos. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Chris Stoner with XSA International. Safe shooting.